silent. Anything saying can't be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questionings if you wish. All right. You good, dude?
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new development in the Sarah Boone case. One's going to raise more questions than answers for her. We're taking a closer look to a notice of inquiry that has surfaced and the document that is directly tied to her appeal process. The document comes from the Lau Reception Center, as you can see in the top right here, provided to Lau Reception Center Correctional Institution. That is where Boone is currently housed following her sentencing. Now, what's particularly interesting here is that this isn't a routine legal filing. It's a notice of inquiry, meaning someone has officially requested clarification or information regarding the status of her appeal. We all know who that someone is. It is Sarah Boone. So what does that tell us? First, it suggests that Boone herself is actively seeking some updates on her appellate process. It could mean that she's experiencing delays, which she is. She's probably confused or, not happy. So she's experiencing dissatisfaction with how her case is being handled or progressing or not progressing. In the broader scope of post conviction proceedings, now we on the outside know that she has already had a change from one appellate attorney to another. So she is in the process of a second appellate attorney, although it's no fault of hers for once. So let's step back for a moment. The appeals in cases like Boone's don't happen overnight, first of all. Formal filings, special and specific legal grounds, adherence to all of the strict guidelines and the deadlines. So if this notice of inquiry is an attempt to push things forward or address a procedural snag, it could indicate that Boone is probably just frustrated with the system. What's new? As notice of inquiry comes now. Oh, Sarah Boone files this notice of inquiry with the clerk of the court in the above referenced case number, is inquiring to the status of her appointment of appellate counsel. The last entry on the docket in this case shows that Joshua Adams was appointed to represent the defendant on December 18th of 2024. However, she has not received any correspondence from him, and her application to be appointed an appellate attorney was not filed with this court until December 23rd of 2024. Please advise to appointed appellate counsel in the aforementioned case. This one right here was the matter before the court that came out on the 18th day of December of 2024 for the court to appoint appellate counsel. Based upon the foregoing, it's hereby ordered that Alan Holland Esquire is relieved from further representation of the defendant in the above styled case, and Joshua Adams is hereby appointed to represent the defendant in this case. This matter is before the court on the 18th day of December 2024 for the court to appoint appellate counsel. So it was ordered that Alan Holland was relieved from further representation of the defendant, and then Joshua Adams would be taking over her representation. And that was done back in December. And here we see her beautiful handwriting. Have you missed it? Have you missed her handwriting? And there's Sarah Boone's name. This is the address to where she is at, and it is legal mail. Also, and while I'm pulling this up for the correspondence from the clerk for the defendant, we did get these from the As the Gavel Drops Discord. As you can see in the background, it has a gavel and it says As the Gavel Drops, and whoever did the actual pulling of the files in the documents themselves are the person that watermarked it looks like. And I will leave a description of the As the Gavel Drops Discord as well as their links. I know they have a new X account and a new YouTube channel up and coming. So this was the response to correspondence dated 1/21/2025. Other. Attorney Joshua Adams has been appointed to represent you for an appeal. However, at this time, no notice of appeal is on file. So that's all we know right now, Sarah. So you're just going to have to wait. Florida Women's Reception Center. So that is where she is, and that is what is happening right now. We're going to continue to track any movements in her case as always and bring any updates that come in as I get them. For now, this notice of inquiry is just a small breadcrumb in the larger picture of what's going to be Sarah Boone's post-sentencing battle. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe that she even has a shot at a meaningful appeal after her trial? Or is it just another legal formality? Just her long road to nowhere. As always, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging with Hio.